Hi, it's Moose from Regal Marine, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about some of the more advanced mapping options on the Garmin GPSmap 7.4 series or 7.6 series. So firstly we go to our charts again, select navigation chart. In here we have a few options down in the menu key, so we press menu, and now we're going to go to chart setup. Under chart setup we can adjust a few things. Firstly, I'm running the G2 Vision map card, which gives me the option of satellite images. So under satellite photos, I can either turn them completely off and just have land in picture form, or I could have it in land only to keep the water looking more paper chart style, or I can go to a blend of both. Sorry, wrong one. Well, you saw it then. Anyway, so you can have satellite photos, and they're handy if you just want to get a good visual reference. Obviously, in more populated areas, it's more detailed. So if I cruise down here on Queenscliff, I can get a lot more detail than if I was just in the middle of nowhere. Also brings up various businesses. If I touch on that business and go review, hotel, motel, it will tell me the actual hotel, a telephone number and their address. Cool. We'll go back to the boat now, and we'll see what other advanced settings we have. So if I press menu, chart setup, roses put a little ring around the boat of varying information. For example, compass. So now I can see what degrees are exactly around the boat. It's good if you want to call out bearings to somebody. If I go menu, chart setup, roses, I can also go to my true wind if I had a wind sensor to know which direction the wind is coming in. Alright, we're going to go and zoom back out a little bit now. Press menu, chart setup, inset map on, places a little map here on the left hand side that's a little bit more zoomed in than our further out version. So if I zoom out here, I can see close up on the small map, further out in the big map. This is more used for navigating larger boats. We'll go back to stop panning. Alright, what else we got? Let's go to our chart setup again. Let's go to chart appearance now. And from here we can change a few settings such as our orientation. At the moment I've got it on heads up, which means the top of the boat is the top of the map. So as the boat moves, the map will move around it. If I put it on north up, obviously north remains in the north position. This is more your traditional navigation style. If I go down to detail, I can increase and decrease the amount of detail on the screen. So if I put it on most, you'll see I've got as many spot soundings as I want, and it can be quite a cluttered look. But if I want to boop it down to say normal, I remove some of those little numbers and contours, and it's a bit easier to see. We're going to leave it on more. Heading line. Heading line places a line in the direction that we're heading. And this is handy if you want to know braking distance, or you want to have an idea of which direction you're going from a very far out view. So if I go display distance, and we'll make the distance 0.2 kilometers. Done. That means this line is coming out 2 kilometers from the front of the boat. If I zoom in a little bit more, you can see that line a little bit better. It's a bit black. It puts a break in the halfway point to the 1 kilometer line. 2 kilometer line, I should say. We'll turn it off though. Alright, back to chart setup, back to chart appearance. We have our safety shadings, and this is an area that it shades to make sure we don't go into an area that's too deep too shallow for our boat. When you first set up this boat, you actually set up a safe depth limit. So if we leave it on automatic, it will make sure that I can't go into any areas that I've set for my boat. Now I've set it to be 50 centimeters because I'm in a particularly small boat. But if you have a yacht, for example, you might want to set it for 3 meters, 4 meters. You can also manually adjust this, and let's say make it 2 meters. Done. Spot depths are the safety depths for your boat. You can see I've got a couple here that are under that 2 meter mark, 1.9, 1.2, etc. But I can make it whatever I want. If I turn it on dangerous, 0.3 meters, done. It will make all those depths that are less than which highlighted in orange. Under symbols, I can turn on and off various symbols. I can turn off the nav aids, so light beacons, points of interest on the land. I can turn off the photo points, service points. I can increase and decrease the amount of the nav aids if I put them on largest. You can see they'll increase